At least 40 workers trapped in the avalanche in Uttarakhand, and that's the story we're breaking at this hour, telling you a little more about the rescue operations which is underway in Badrinath. 16 workers, I beg your pardon, have been rescued. Others are still trapped after heavy snowfall. The avalanche has hit Badrinath. 3 teams of NDRF have left. ITBP personnel are engaged in the rescue work, is what we are learning. The camp is about 1.5 kilometers away from the place, and the team is travelling there to help and assist in the rescue work, where workers continue to be trapped. About 40 of them is what we know. "40 workers trapped in avalanche in Uttarakhand. 16 workers have been rescued and others are still trapped. After heavy snowfall, the avalanche has hit Badrinath region. 3 teams of the NDRF have left, and ITBP personnel are also engaged in the rescue work. 2 teams of ITBP are engaged. The camp is located about 1.5 kilometers away from the place, is the information that we have with us. The Chief Minister's office, we understand, also monitoring the situation very closely. "40 workers in a construction company who were in fact working in this area are trapped in the avalanche." Pictures on your screen right now from Chamoli district in Uttarakhand showing the rescue work, where 16 workers, we understand, have been rescued and others continue to be trapped. Heavy snowfall reported from this area, and the avalanche has hit the Badrinath area. 3 teams of the NDRF have left. ITBP personnel are also engaged in the rescue work, is what we know. 2 teams of ITBP are engaged. ITBP camp is located 1.5 kilometers away from the site, is the information that we have with us, even as the rescue work continues in the avalanche hit region. These workers are trapped in the avalanche near Uttarakhand's Badrinath. They were employed with a private contractor, is what we know. This is in the Mana village in Chamoli. Rescue operations are being held by the Garhwal 9th Brigade and BRO with SDRF, NDRF, District Administration, ITBP, BRO teams involved, and 16 workers as of now have been rescued, is what we know. All workers were engaged in construction work with a private company. When the avalanche occurred, 16 have been safely rescued, and efforts are underway to rescue the remaining workers. About 40 of them is what we know. Ankit Sharma has got the very latest on that. The Chief Minister monitoring the situation, rather worrying that about 40 workers and perhaps a little more continue to be trapped there in the avalanche. Ankit, what more can you tell us about the current situation and the rescue work, and how is it going on?
Well, right now the Chief Minister has just reached the SEOC, that is State Emergency Operations Center, and he's conducting a meeting with the officials. Right now there's a dearth of information.
इस समय हम मौजूद हैं देहरादून के स्टेट इमरजेंसी एंड कंट्रोल सेंटर में। आपको दिखाते हैं कि मेरे पीछे जो आप नक्शा देख रहे हैं, ये एक्चुअल उस एरिया का नक्शा है जहां पर एवलांच हुआ है। सुबह के करीब 4 से 5 के बीच में एवलांच हुआ है, और अगर नक्शे के हिसाब से देखें तो जो ये पूरा मैप उस समय का है जब गर्मियों में इसका पूरा टोपोग्राफी रिकॉर्ड किया गया था। इसमें देखा जा सकता है कि ये बद्रीनाथ का क्षेत्र है, और यहाँ से
In those details there from Dehradun at this point in time, telling us about the kind of rescue work and the difficulties the ITBP and the NDRF teams face while carrying out the rescue work in this very difficult terrain. What we also know is that the SDRF team has also been dispatched from Joshimath. Other remains on standby in Dehradun, ready for airlift if required. I'm going to go straight across to Ankit again for more details on that. Ankit, you were telling us about the kind of rescue work that is being done. And of course, do touch upon the fact that this is very challenging, very difficult, given A, the terrain, B, the weather.
Yes, obviously, Sneha, it's a poor condition over there, and there's a dearth of information as well, because the weather isn't right now, and the continuous snowfall is creating a hurdle in the rescue operation. And there are three teams working over there: Indian Army, Assam Rifles, and ITBP. The Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has just reached the State Emergency Operations Center, and he's conducting a meeting with the officials to get into the real-time info. And as we showed in the report, the location is adverse and is far more remote. So this is why it's creating lagging in the information coming from the highlands, and the altitude is also above 5,000 meters, and there's a heavy snowfall right now. There's a 7 feet snow collected over there, and that is causing the delay in rescue operations. However, the Indian Army, along with the Assam Rifles and ITBP, BRO, are already over there. 16 laborers have been rescued so far, and this was a construction project going on, carried out by BRO, though it's a private company, and the laborers were working on contract. So the SEOC is also monitoring the situation, and they are expecting that the rescue operations would start again, and all the laborers will be rescued safely. Sneha.
All right. At this point in time, the hope is that the rescue works will, in fact, be carried out successfully. But, Ankit, if you could give us an idea about what you're picking up, say, from the CM's office or so on, how long will this take, given the nature of the challenge here? How much more time to rescue these workers who are trapped?
Well, as I just said, that the location is very adverse over there, and it's right now creating hurdles for the rescue teams for conducting the rescue operations. So that is why it's taking longer time. However, the Chief Minister is conducting a meeting along with officials, and once the meeting is over, we will get to know the details better. Sneha.
The Army deployed in the rescue operation at the Avalanche at the BRO camp near Mana village. Ankit continues to be with us. Ankit, tell us a little about the number of agencies that have been involved in the rescue work. All of the agencies, the ITBP, I also understand that the NDRF team has been dispatched from Joshimath. There is another one that is on standby at this point in time, ready for airlift. What is it that you're picking up in terms of the swift response that we've seen essentially from all the teams, including that of the Indian Army?
Which was the main agency working for the road project, and along with that, ITBP company was also camping over there along with Assam Rifles battalion. And along with this, the SDRF and NDRF forces are on way, and because of the heavy snowfall, the route isn't open fully, and that is why they are on way, and they are stuck in the middle as well. So as soon as they reach, they will also join in the rescue operations. The temporary helipad has been created in Chamoli and in Dehradun at Sestadara. A few choppers have been put on standby, so as soon as the weather gets clear, the choppers will take sorties and will bring in the laborers. And the DM has also said that we are trying to communicate with the rescue operation men over there. And the CM has also spoken to the DM, and he has instructed that all kind of help must be delivered as soon as possible. Yeah.
Be with us. In fact, just coming back to you, in fact, in a moment from now, Ankit Sharma getting in those details. We also have a reaction coming in from the Chief Minister. Let's take a listen.
इसमें से 16 को सुरक्षित निकाल लिया गया है। बाकी के लिए सभी प्रयास चल रहे हैं। सभी प्रकार की तैयारियां यहाँ पर कर ली गई हैं। एम्बुलेंस से लेकर ITBP की मदद ली जा रही है, अन्य संस्थाओं की मदद ली जा रही है। आपदा प्रबंधन विभाग हमारा पूरी तरह से सक्रिय, जिला प्रशासन भी, और हम लोग स्वयं सभी लोग लगातार संपर्क में हैं, और हमारा प्रयास है कि सभी को सुरक्षित जल्दी से जल्दी बाहर निकाला जाए।
हमारी जो टीम्स हैं वो मोबिलाइज हो गई हैं, आर्मी, ITBP, SDRF और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की टीम। एक्टिव रेनफॉल है हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में और हायर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक्टिव स्नोफॉल है, तो इसलिए हम हेली सर्विसेज अभी यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं और मूवमेंट में भी डिफ़िकल्टी हो रही है। और वहाँ कोई सेटेलाइट फ़ोन और अन्य ऐसे कोई उपकरण उपलब्ध नहीं होने के कारण स्पष्ट कम्युनिकेशन वहाँ नहीं हो पा रहा है हम लोगों का उनसे। लेकिन अभी तक कोई ऑफिशियल सूचना हमारे पास किसी कैजुअलिटी की नहीं है, और हमारी यही प्रयास है कि हम सब टीम्स को लेके एक कोऑर्डिनेटेड एफर्ट करके सबको रेस्क्यू करें और हायर अथॉरिटीज़ की तरफ से भी पूरा सपोर्ट हमें मिल रहा है। तो आशा है कि जल्दी ही हमारी एक टीम वहां पहुंच के उनको सकुशल रेस्क्यू कर लेगी।
जी, सुबह हमें 11 बजे के करीब हमको इनपुट मिला है कि एवलांच वहाँ पे आया है, जो हमारे रोड साइड में किसी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के बंदे रहते हैं वहाँ पे
जी,
जो स्नोक्लेंस वाली टीम है
जी
जी। तो उसमें 57 करीब बंदे थे। तो जो इनपुट हमको 11 बजे 11:30 बजे कम्युनिकेट हुआ था, उसमें करीब 15 बंदे रेस्क्यू किए गए।
अच्छा।
उसमें 3 बंदे इंजर्ड थे, तो उनको आर्मी हॉस्पिटल में जमा वहाँ पे किया, उसको ट्रीटमेंट के लिए ले गए हैं
जी।
उसके बाद में बीआरओ का, आईटीबीपी का, आर्मी का टीम लगा हुआ है रेस्क्यू में रेगुलर, बट उसके बाद में कम्युनिकेशन नहीं हो पा रहा है। हमने यहाँ से एम्बुलेंस, आर्मी की एम्बुलेंस बंदे टीम, रेस्क्यू टीम यहाँ से भी भेज दिए हैं, बट हैवी स्नोफॉल के कारण से जो माना पास और बद्रीनाथ के बीच में।
The District Magistrate of Chamoli, Sandeep Tiwari, is now joining us. So thank you for your time. Please do give us an idea about the current situation. How long will it be taking for all the workers to be rescued? And there are about 41, or are there more workers who are trapped? Mr. Tiwari.
Actually, at present the weather in Chamoli is very adverse.
Right.
We are experiencing snowfall at higher reaches near Mana and Badrinath, where the incident has happened. Already ITBP, Army and BRO have reached there, and they are trying to identify the places and laborers where they could be. And as of now, 10 laborers are in their ITBP Mana hospital base camp, and they are stable at present. And from higher authorities, we are receiving every possible help. NDRF teams have been mobilized. And as soon as weather clears, we will try to rescue them through tele services. And we are keeping our eye over the situation. And in due course of time, whatever information we receive, we will disseminate the information to concern.
I understand that it's difficult, like you mentioned. So what you're saying is that you really can't put your finger on how many hours it's going to take for the rescue work. Is that what you're saying, sir?
At present, there is active snowfall, and the level of snowfall being told is around 6 to 7 feet. So it will take more time because the weather is not permitting active rescue at present. Once the weather clears, we will be able to tell exactly the number of hours or days that will take to rescue the lifters.
You know, Sandeep Tiwari, I also want to ask you, there are more than 41 workers trapped, or is just 40 or 41 an estimate? Okay, we'll connect with Sandeep Tiwari, in fact, of the DM of the Chamoli district in just a moment from now. But these are details that we have with us as far as the rescue work here is concerned. It's got to do with the rescue work that is underway vis-a-vis the avalanche in the region, in the Chamoli region in Uttarakhand, where over 41 workers are trapped in the avalanche in Uttarakhand. That continues to be one of our top focus stories right here. We'll be getting you up to speed with the kind of work that is being done by the Indian Army, by the ITBP, by the SDRF, and by the other forces, the NDRF as well, involved in this work. For the moment, it's time for a quick commercial break here.